I've got a property here in Bandon, Oregon. Walk to the coast, walk to City Park. This is really a magnificent property in a really tight housing market. So, along the Oregon coast, I've got a property, like I said, here in Bandon. My name's Miles McLaughlin, here with Wilco Land. We offer cash discounts for cash buyers and seller financing options as well. So, our goal is to buy and sell unique and epic land investments. So, we make them available to the public in more of a self-service model. What I'm looking at here is like Face Rock Scenic Park area. And this is just walking distance to our property. So going to show you some photos in this listing. I'm going to talk about FAQs, what you can do with the property, where it's located, all that good stuff. So moving on, this is the land. It's being maintained here. Got some great trees, got some huge flat areas. It's been cleared. It's really ready for maybe a mobile home, development, Airstream, things like that. So easy access. Everything checks out in this property. You can see photos of the land itself here. One of the best parts about this property is you can hear the surf. So you can hear those ocean waves coming in from the land. This space over here. So this is a property here in the corner of 14th and Jackson and Bandon. This is all open space. And I'll show you that ownership too. We're at 14th and Jackson. Here's our property. It's really a secluded little lot here in Bandon. It'd be awesome for a vacation home or maybe an Airbnb, a rental property, or simply an investment. So our property's right here. You can see this huge space. Then the ocean's just right beyond these trees. So again, I'll open this up. Here's some aerial imagery. Here's the ocean, as we talked about. I'll pull this up. Here's all that open space that's not being developed yet. And again, I'll pull it up here on Google Earth for you. I'll pull it up on Onyx Maps. I'll show you how you can visit this property. So you can access the land simply using the GPS coordinates. I highly recommend using an app like Onyx Maps to have a successful land visit. I have a blog on the website about how to use Onyx Maps. This property, you can click for that tutorial right there. This property itself is fairly simple. You're going to be able to tell when you get to the property. You can see this big tree here on the corner of the lot. You can see that band of trees on the east side. Then you've got the corner of the street there. So it's fairly easy to recognize where you're at. So what can you do with the property? You can see this is a residential neighborhood. There's people. This looks like a mobile home property. There's some homes that have been built. There's a home that's been built back here too. You got to contact the city about this. I don't know how much it would cost to pull city utilities to your lot. So that's water and sewage. That is available. I don't know how close the nearest hookup is. So you'd have to do some due diligence with the city and county about that. What's that cost? Does it make sense to put a well and septic in, or is it more cost effective to connect to city utilities? Or is this just an investment property where you don't care right now? Those utilities will come. As you know, Bandon's growing. This is Lincoln County, Oregon. So over here these are those empty properties. This person owns both these lots, but this is empty, a wooded area, some private ownership that hasn't been developed. Bandon Community Swimming Pool Development owns this chunk of land. Raised Developments LLC. So I don't know what'll happen with these properties someday, but actually, if you want to see the closest route to the beach from this property, you just hop on this street here and you can go right through City Park. So you're right next to City Park, right? And the Frisbee golf course. You go right through City Park and you're at, I think it's Face Rock Trailhead right here. So yeah, I mean, anyhow, so you can see you're literally walking distance from the property through City Park over to the lot here. So it is really a great location in a mostly developed area. So everything checks out on this property. So I want to talk to you about that access and what you can do with it. In the listing, we do have the zoning here, R1 zoning. You can read more about that by clicking the county zoning information there. You can also contact the county, but we have a document here, residential R1 zone, and you can go find 1712 and read more about it. So I'll leave that up to you. Again, just kind of walking through this listing, annual taxes, talking about access. You're welcome to go on your own. We're using GPS coordinates to access as a reminder. Again, just a stand up property. You can hear the surf from it. It's something to develop on. It's something to invest in. Bandon's got a really tight housing market. So if we get on Zillow, you can see that we're going to be one of the most competitive listings out there. If you see a better cash price, we'll try to match that. I can't guarantee it, but I do know we try to leave some meat on the bone for the next buyer. So looking down here in Bandon, our lot, if I were to go to just land itself, here's City Park. So actually what I was looking at, so Face Rock is to the south here. And then the National Wildlife Refuge is up here to the north. So our property is right here in the corner. You've got the dog park, you've got the city park. You want a piece of land any closer to the beach? Not even beachfront property. You're looking at $378,000 for half an acre, right? Been on the market for 180 days. So, I mean, like I said, down by Face Rock, another third of an acre off the water, obviously a little bit closer. You're looking at 214 for this one. Let's look at another one here. This is us, actually. I've got this listed with Jared Barnes. You can see it's getting a ton of activity here on Zillow, and we've got the property information posted here. So this is going to be probably your most affordable option. This property for 130 is undeveloped. So this is kind of a quirky, this is in the wrong location on Zillow, but there's no access. So for 130, you get a property that's not cleared and there's no access at all. There's no development. These are a bunch of wetlands around the property. So you can see like what they're advertising here is totally undeveloped. You got no city utilities. You'd have to put a road in back there. You'd need a curb. There's a bunch of wetlands. It's totally not cleared. So there's a lot of issues with this listing, right? So, again, just showing you that there's a huge difference in those two listings. Something back here, 8,000 square feet is going for 270. This is not on the water either. This is just a classic residential lot. So you can see we're trying to bring value to the market here in Bandon. Here's one for 154. Again, we're priced below this and have a significantly larger property. So this is 154. It looks like for this corner lot, no trees, no privacy. Again, I think our lot's significantly better and bigger. We're much larger than that. So just kind of clicking through here, we've got another quirky lot here that's got some issues. It looks like you can see by the advertising, it's undeveloped wherever it is, but there's no access. So interesting listing there, but yeah, that one's got some problems. So again, just kind of browsing around, looking at raw land listings. This is a good comparable. This looks very similar to our property, cleared land going for 245 for the same acreage, right? Off the water, just a cleared property. We've got city utilities at our lot too. So just wanted to show you that we are trying to bring value to the market. We are in the business of selling, not holding on land. Give me a call if you're interested. Again, Miles at Wilco Land. We do buy and sell across Oregon, Washington, Montana, and some of these other states. Check out our website listings here and give me a call if you have questions, 605-250-1256. Thanks for viewing.